Hi, welcome to my channel, Moon Jasper Gem. I'm here today to do a reading for all the Capricorns for the month of July 2019. Keep in mind that this could be timeless. I like to put my videos for timeless. So if you feel drawn to see my video, maybe there's a message here for you today. So it's going to be for general and love. Hope everybody's doing well. Capricorn. Holy Spirit, Universe, the highest good, light, and love. Please give us messages today for the Capricorns, for the collective, in general, and in love. Okay. What is the general energy for the Capricorns, the collective? Okay, we had one that came right out, and you have the world. Wow. Endings and beginnings. Been around the world, done that. What are you going to do next? This is a celebration card. This is a time that people feel like they've either achieved something and they feel they should feel really good about themselves. This is education. This is leveling up spirit, leveling up in the world, in the earthly planes. It could also mean travel, traveling to see someone that you love or someone traveling to see you. But either way, it's a birth. It could be a birth of something brand new. That's great energy to start off. And on the bottom, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying things could be turning in your favor and running more smooth and fast movement because we have the eight of staves. That's fast movement. That's a really beautiful combination. Wow. What is the energy over the world for you, Capricorns? Comes right out. Okay, this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is stating that I've worked very hard and I'm wondering if I should continue to work on this or should I just travel and let it go and just run away or do something brand new. Whether this is in business, in love, or in any of your relationships or anything that you've put a lot of time and effort into. But either way, you've already had a lot of benefit and reward from what that situation is. So it's now looking at the long term to see what should I continue for this for the long term. Will it bring me long term abundance? That's a beautiful thing. And again, we still have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. And way in the back, we have the Eight of Cups. Again, this goes what I just said, stating, should I wait around and continue to work on it? Or should I go, take off, and find what's emotionally fulfilling to me? Because this person right here is not afraid to just leave it all behind and go and start over. Maybe not without a little bit of sorrow, because, leaving things behind or people, situations, and things can be sad, but sometimes it's important to do so. People go their separate ways. People grow. People, it doesn't always have to be bad. It's just that people are living their life and they move around. They go around the world. Anyway, so what is in the root for you? Okay, we have three that came out here. So we have the Ace of Staves, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Staves. Okay, so let's just start with the middle root here, which is the Eight of Swords. This is a person that's feeling trapped and not knowing how to get out of it, but they actually put themselves there, and it's more that they feel that way. Doesn't necessarily, you could be a little trapped in your situation or feel that way, but it's in your mind, so you have to maybe take a step back and figure out what's the best route to go to get yourself to not feel this way. But everybody feels this way from one time or another. But you do have two really great cards here. You have first a gift from above in the universe. Okay, so this is the Ace of Staves. This is saying go, start something brand new, or put a fire under what you've already been doing to get it going again, to revive it, to make it exciting again. That's brand new, and it's saying, I have a vine, okay, and on this vine, this beautiful staff, is growth. And when you think of it and you plant it, it's going to grow. And that ensures, again, here by the Page of Staves, because he took that wand. Okay, this is a guy or a girl who says, you know what? I could take this beautiful vine and I could plant it. Other people might not be on board with you because normally the Page of Staves is in the middle of the desert, and everybody might say, well, how is he going to plant that? That's not going to work. Whether it's a relationship, a business, or an idea, but you know, because you could see the whole picture in your head. You know that if you take that staff and you plant it, you're going to see growth. And it's going to be exciting and a new passionate endeavor. Or reviving the one that you're already working on. Only you could really make that decision, whatever fulfills your heart. Like not leaving it all behind, but waiting to see, what are your best routes, get more information, and know which way to go. Try it. If you don't like it, try something else. And on the bottom, we have the Two of Cups, wanting to share it with someone, somebody who's like minded, somebody you could open your heart and soul to. This could be a business, this could be a beautiful love, this could be a relationship, but with somebody that you could be yourself with. This could also be some sort of contract, could be a soul contract, it could be anything that you're thinking with someone else that you have like mind and you're going to be on board together. It's beautiful. So what's moving to the past here for you, Capricorn? Moving to the past here. This is beautiful so far. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. And earlier today, when I was shuffling for you guys a few minutes before, this was on the bottom of the deck. And this is just such a beautiful, this is happy home, happy life, happy family. Now, maybe some of you might be sad about it. Maybe some of you are sad because it looks like it's over you, but it's moving to the past. But you've experienced it, so you know the difference. So you want something that you feel fulfilled in all areas of your life with someone who is just like you, in the mind, and loving and caring and hardworking as you are, and very balanced in your resources and everything in the material world. Really good at that. Very creative. Let's see what else we have here. The Six of Pentacles is wanting to make sure that what you put in, you get back. Notice that a lot of the readings so far has been about balance at this time of the year now. We also have the King of Staffs. So here, you took that ace when no one else thought that maybe you could do it, or you saw growth in it. You saw growth in something that maybe you didn't think that there was. And you've taken it from a seed and planted it all the way up to abundance, and you become the King of Staffs. But this could also be somebody coming into you. This is a hot, fiery person. He's very loyal and loving, and he's determined, and he's focused, oriented. And the Six of Pentacles is stating what you put in, you should get out, and the other way around as well. If someone puts in energy to you, you should put it back, give it back. So it makes the energy flow smoothly and with love in all that you do. That's really, really nice. So what's coming to your future here? Let's see this message. The Collective, Capricorn, July 2019. Timeless. When you feel the urge to come and listen to this video, this reading, your future here. Okay, we have the Magician. The Magician is someone that could manifest anything he puts his mind to, or she, because they have all the tools they need. They have fire, air, they have water, they have everything, and earth, you. So they have all the tools, and you're very creative, and you're probably really good at creating things and being able to take something from scratch and build it all the way up to something really beautiful and abundant. Also sharing it with your loved ones. The Magician is very, he gets to the point where, yes, he's been around the world, so he has a lot of tricks and things up his sleeves. He knows how to balance things out, and he knows how to make things exciting, and he knows how to go after for what he wants. So, wow, that's great. Some of you are manifesting some great things. On the bottom, we have the Tower. So this is something that you might be thinking might be a little unsteady. So as you're manifesting, I always say, get your information, get your facts. I don't see a lot of swords here right now. So At least you're not so, well, the Eight of Swords. You might be in your mind here about wanting to do something, whether it's in a relationship or a business and love with someone because you want to make sure you could trust them. And you're feeling maybe at one time it was unbalanced and maybe it was not built on a stable foundation. This could also be a Scorpio coming in, or I always say um, somebody who's born on the 16th. That could be significant. But wondering if you should jump into a relationship where you don't feel it's completely stable yet. But you're working on that. You're manifesting something that's for your heart desire. And maybe some of you are willing to just run away until you find it. Just leave it all behind and start something brand new. And what is in the air for you? Let's see. Okay, came out fast. This is the Five of Staves. Maybe having a little bit of um, competition with others, or even just being in your mind and your ego, stating, should I do this? Should I do that? How can I get this better? But also not always seeing, you start off with a light competition, and if you become too serious, it could be a little bit of a battle. But at the same time, you balance out your emotion, you balance out your time and effort, and you just be you and you do the best that you can. And if you're with people that aren't exactly like-minded as you, take it with a grain of salt. And so, yeah, the Five of Staves is only in the air. And on the bottom, we still have the Tower. So some of you are worried about instability in something. But I mean, for the most part, this is a really beautiful reading. The cards are really so nice. It's saying you have this beautiful brand new start. So you're just maybe a little worried about it. Because even in the root, the middle card was the worry card, It's feeling trapped, but you can get out of it. And, feeling way in the back, the Five of Pentacles, not wanting to be left out in the cold or not wanting to leave someone out in the cold. I mean, I understand that because you get attached to people, places and things. And if you're meant to be together, you will. It'll continue. And if you're not, you'll separate. But at the same time, again, if you're meant to be, if it's a soulmate, you will come back to each other. What is the advice for your Capricorns in this message? Okay, we have the King of Cups, balancing out your heart and your mind. Or it could also be a water sign coming into you. Or it could be telling you to be this way, to balance out everything that you love and everything around you, and to be fair. He's fair. He may not always show his emotions. He may not wear his heart on his sleeve, but he is definitely a loving, compassionate king, and he definitely is fair to all the people that are around him and that he loves. So this is letting your emotions out, showing some emotions too is okay. Not being afraid to show your love. The Tower still remains on the bottom, and it wanted to come out. But look, it wanted to come out. I don't really do upside down, but it wanted to come out upside down. Some of you may be refusing to, and you're being a little defensive about something because the Nine of Staffs may be refusing to see a situation. Okay, and it might be something having to do from your past because we have the Seven of Cups. And this is someone from your past or reminiscing about your past that you're a little nervous about moving forward. But you're usually very stable and you're usually very balanced and know you're going to figure it out because you're going to use your creative mind. You're going to use between your mind and the fire, you're going to start. Once you get it straight in your emotions, you're going to know exactly what to do. So who's coming into you? The person or energy in love and in general. So here we have the Two of Staves. This is somebody or you waiting to take a step through. Being a mentor or mentoring once you become more knowledgeable, which you probably definitely have been because I see the world there. So it's either someone teaching you to move through the next level, or it's you showing someone else. And you're ready to take a step through, possibly with a water sign here, possibly with any of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian. The only swords I see here are the Eight of Swords, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have more cups here, which is the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Magician, which could be Pisces, it could be Aries, it could be somebody who's really good at manifesting things, and you're definitely that way. Yeah, so ready to step through. This could be a brand new relationship or a relationship that you've been working on and you're ready to make it even hotter. It could also be a business or something that's on your mind, something very creative that you're trying to manifest. And the lovers are on the bottom. It's really beautiful. So not only did we have the Two of Cups, but now we really have a soulmate here. This is a soulmate match, or at least if it was in a business, it would be somebody who's on board just like with you and ready to bear their soul and go full force in this, especially when you have the Wands, the Staves. And the Knight of Pentacles, way in the back, is moving slow, almost not moving at all. He's like the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's stable because Earth sign. This is you, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, they move slow, but they think and they plan and they get it right. When you get there, it's going to be really great. Whatever you put your heart and mind to, it's going to work out really beautiful. Especially with the lovers here. That's definitely a soulmate. And what is a possible outcome here for these Capricorns? And we have two. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Staves. So we have two knights here. So again, now the Knight of Pentacles is coming in kind of slow, but then you have the Knight of Staves, which is fast. So it's like contradicting each other, which is kind of cute in a way. You know, it's going slow, but once you do it, it goes really fast. Because, you know, it's slow maybe to, you know, for the long-term stability you're thinking because of the Seven of Pentacles here, wondering about doing it. It may be slow. But, you know, it could take off because the Knight of Staves is really fast and he definitely gets the job done. So whether it's you or someone else, or whether this is someone coming into you in love, you may have two people, some of you. Or you're saying, who do I want? Somebody who's slow and steady or somebody who wants to visit me only once in a while and as fast as they come in, they go out. But they are pretty hot and exciting though. That's really beautiful. All right, so on the bottom we still have the lovers. And then again, on the Five of the Cups, thinking all the way in the back, I don't want to be left out. You know, I do want more stability. Probably the stable one's better when it comes to relationships. Is there anything else Capricorns need to know for this message? This is the Eight of Cups. Either you're waiting to make these decisions to see what your next move is because you're planning. You're planning and you're manifesting what you want. And you're thinking about it. You're putting it out to the universe. Or you're just going to, some of you are just going to leave some things behind that no longer serve you, that you just want to go fulfill your emotion and your heart's desire. And that's beautiful, really. And the Eight of Staves is fast movement. Fast movement. And this is also love messages coming and going. Don't be afraid to show your love and to receive it. You deserve it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And have a great day, night, or wherever you are in the world. Take care now.